diaphragm and his hips parallel to each other. And then he's going to reach the arms up, moving. Hey guys, today we're going to do the standing overhead reach in 3 different planes. Now we like to joke that some people make this a lumbar exercise or a neck exercise. Those areas need to be neutral and braced enough that you can actually do this with your shoulders. This is about increasing the range of motion in your shoulders and getting the shoulders to move better. They are a very complex joint in the body, and this is the beginning of us getting them healthy.
Yeah, so one thing that's mentioned there is that this is not a drill to see if you can get your hand above your head. It's a drill to see if you can keep this stable, and extend slightly from here to here, and rotate through here. That is what the drill is. We don't really care if you can go from point A to point B. And if it's not moving from here or right here, that means it's moving from somewhere non-advantageous that we could probably clean up. So focus up and learn some tips.
I want to just re-emphasize something that he said that's so important is, will you turn this way for me, John, is getting extension from the upper part of your thoracic spine is incredibly different than getting it from your TL junction down here. So you're going to keep all of this braced and neutral so that the bottom of your ribs stay parallel to the floor, and the opening of the chest is coming from the chest, and the chin is drawn back through the throat. Okay, so he's going to show us the first one, and let's have you take your shirt off. We can see what's going on here. I can hold that for you. Okay, perfect. So the first version he's going to show us is straight out in front. So he's going to use his breath, that 360-degree breathing, to keep his diaphragm and his hips parallel to each other. And then he's going to reach the arms up, moving from the shoulders. His neck didn't move. His neck is staying relaxed this entire time. Can you show me a version where you don't keep the neck in a neutral position? So it makes him kind of think that maybe he has more range of motion in his shoulders because his head is getting in front of his arms, right? But you can see here, he's just straining his neck instead. So it's not about getting your head in front of your shoulders. It's about going as far as you can with good form. There we go. And then show us an example, John, of not letting your lumbars be neutral or bending at the TL junction too much. Yeah. Does this look like a shoulder exercise to you? And he's doing it dramatically, but I want you to video yourself. And if you're in our coaching plan, we're going to give you this feedback, but you are going to need some external visual input so that you can realize so many of us have a little pivot in our back all the time. And it doesn't make your back feel good when you're just loading it over and over again when we're trying to work on our shoulders. Okay, so we did the one out in front. Now we're going to do one in scapular plane, which is simply just about halfway in between to the front and to the side. It is in the line of the scapula is why we call it that. So same thing here. He's going to breathe and then lift the arms up. Awesome. And I want you to see all this muscle activation in between his shoulder blades and on his back. Nothing else is turning on. His head is neutral. His back is neutral. Awesome job. Great. And then the last one is arms out to the side. So again, he breathes before he goes, keeping those planes parallel. And then he's lifting those arms all the way up. Nice, John. That looks really good. And to the side. Perfect. And stay there for a moment. His neck is soft. He's still having outward pressure with his breath. Yes, it's hard to keep both of those things. And then lower back down. Awesome. Enjoy.